So I'm doing something a little different, just a little bit, just a different place where I have been going live at. So earlier today, I went live in a group on Facebook, and I started talking about how many of us, myself included, we start to doubt ourselves. I was basically asking what makes you doubt that you can do anything. I mean, we seem to do it a lot. We think we can't do it. We have these reasons why we can't do it. And I guess I just get to thinking, what is the reason why we can't do it? And I didn't get a chance to really go into it any deeper because my phone was getting ready to go dead, and I had Callie on me, and I had just had Callie, and it was just really, really rough because she wasn't feeling well. But I had been thinking on this all day today, and I was thinking about how I am in this program, the Miracle System, and I was thinking about how I start to doubt myself and thinking that I can't do it. But then I think about how there are 3 women who I look up to, and I think about what they went through. I think about their story, and I think about how they are crushing it in this. So, like I said, I've doubted myself, felt like I couldn't do it, but, the more I sit and the more I think about things that they've been through and how I can relate to it because I've been through something similar to it, and I look at how they're making it happen, you know, it's like, okay, you gotta really just think about some things. Like, for example, my sponsor, Misty, she went from working 3 jobs and not having time with her children. She's making now like 5 to 6 figures with the Miracle System, and she did that in a couple of months. And she has time for her kids. She's able to spend time with them the way that she wants to, the way that they deserve to be spending time with them. And Misty is about 7 to 8 years older than me, and she's been able to retire. So I think about that and how I can relate to that because I work and I don't get a chance to spend time with my girls like I want to, and that bothers me. That I can't spend time with my girls like I want to, or give them the time that they need and they deserve. And if Misty can do it, why can't I do it? And another lady who I look to in the system, and she may not even realize that I look up to her. Her name is Shonalisa Robinson. She was fired on one of the worst days you can lose your job. And she's a mother, and she was fired on Mother's Day. And I know that had to throw her for a loop because, it's her special day. She's already going to work on that day, and she is basically told that her services are no longer needed. So for her to be able to not let that get her down, but take that, and within like a week she makes 4 figures, able to get her rent, get her bills and stuff paid, and then within a month she's made 5 figures. I think about that, and the reason I can relate to her is because I've worked jobs, and jobs that have told me that my services are no longer needed. And you never know when they are going to tell you that your services are no longer needed. No matter how long you've been working at a job, they can tell you that your services are no longer needed. So, if she can do it, why can't I do it? And one of the final people that I'm going to talk about, as it's many in this program who I look up to them. Their stories, their reasons, they connect with me. They resonate with me. I can relate with it. But this one here, Dominique Barbie. The reason the miracle system is possible. You guys, she went from working at McDonald's, having a negative balance in her account, and she's making she's probably at 7 figures now. And if not at 7 figures, she's not that far, and she is going to achieve it. She did $110,000 in 90 days. This past Friday alone, she made $22,000. Shout out to her for that. Misty, one day alone, she did $5,000 or $7,000 in one day. I forget exactly how much it is, but I know that whenever Misty sees this, if she's not already watching this, she will be able to correct me up on that. And I know that Shauna Lisa has had days like that as well. They're not the only ones. There are plenty of people who, in this program, they've had those days where they made big figures. But overall, my whole point is, if they can do it, why can't I? So, I mean, I sit and I look at these women, and I look at the people who are in this program, and excuse me, I think about all of the things that they're doing, and when I doubt myself, I get to thinking about, you know, what's stopping me. So I guess you can say I'm asking you guys the same question: what's stopping you from being able to do it? What motivates you? What's your reason why? What's your story? It's something that you need to think about, and it's something that you can do. You need guidance, get with me, get with us. We can help guide you. The training in this system, the personal development, all of the value that it offers a lot of great things. You will do, and you will have a complete 360 with this program. Now, before I leave, and because my head is just really not my friend right now, Tony Robbins said, the only reason we don't have what we want in life is the reasons we create while we can't have them. So I'm going to leave you on this note and tell you to come and do a 360. Get rid of the reasons why you don't have what you want. Get with me, get started, and make what you feel is impossible possible. So until next time, I am wishing you all a blessed and prosperous evening.